To create a custom project or tour in Google Earth, visit google.com/earth and click Launch Earth. Use the magnifying glass to search for a place that you want to add to your project, preferably the starting location of your presentation, but know that it's very easy to rearrange all of the places that you add. Once located, click Add to Project. You can save this place to a new project or to an existing one. I'll go with New Project and click Edit Place, since I want to customize this location information with my own text and pictures. When you add an existing place to your project, the default information from Google will be displayed. But if you prefer to add custom images and information, click the Replace option. Now you can add in your own pictures or videos and text information. I'll add in a picture and a video to show how multiple items display. And I'll include some text information and a link to the VRBO site where we found this lovely flat to rent in London. You can change the default placemark color or style here, and you can even upload a custom icon. This Google placemark is centrally located on the entire Carburton House building, but the specific flat we rented was on the corner. And so if your placemark isn't quite in the right spot like mine isn't, just click on it and drag it. I also want to customize the view of this location that will show while I am presenting. You can zoom in or out and pan around to get the view just right. You can also click this 3D button for 3D options. Google will start to pan around your location, and you can click Capture to save any of these views, or you can double click on the compass and use Google Earth tools to have full control. When it looks good, click Capture the View. You can do this as often as you want, and your latest captured view will show when you present. Click the back arrow to return to your feature list to add more items. The destination I plan to visit is the Sherlock Holmes Museum. For my project, I do want to add in specific lines of travel between my locations, not simply a direct as the crow flies line. And so for me, it's easier to add in all of the stops along my route first, and then add in the connecting lines of travel. There isn't a directions feature here in Earth, so I actually have Google Maps open in a different tab to help me map out my route. My plan is to use public transit, so I'm going to select this icon and then evaluate which of the route options is best. Based on my experience and the Google suggested routes, I think it's going to be easiest to head up Cleveland Street, take a left to the station, and then take the yellow Metro Circle line from Great Portland Street to the Baker Street station. Once you have all of your traveling steps identified, go back to your project in Google Earth, click the New Feature button, and search to add in the stops that you need. For example, the Great Portland Street station. As before, click Add to Project and then Edit as needed. Again, if you don't want the default Google information displayed here, or if you don't want any information aside from just the place name, click Replace. For me, this is just a quick transportation stop, not a landmark or destination, so I'm selecting that no text box is displayed while I'm presenting. This is also a metro station, so I'll see if Google has an icon that would be a better fit. And in the transportation section, I'm happy to see there's a metro icon right here. Let me quickly add the Baker Street station and the Sherlock Holmes Museum, which are the other two stops on this trip. If for some reason searching for your location isn't working, you can also click this Add Placemark button and drop a custom placemark anywhere. Now I am ready to add the lines that show the directions I will be following to get from one place to the other. Zoom or pan so you can see both the start and end spots for one leg of your journey. Then click the Draw Line or Shape tool, which can also be accessed under the New Feature button. Click to select your starting point and then draw your route, clicking with your mouse anytime your line needs to change direction. Hit Enter to save your line. Your lines will be added to your features list, and you can drag and drop it to the correct location in your presentation. And you can use the pencil to edit or add information such as your directions or pictures, or even to readjust the path of your line. I'll repeat that process to add in the rest of the lines for my travel path. You can also add a full screen slide to your project, which can be very helpful for an introduction or credits. Click New Feature, Full Screen Slide. Add your text and background image. I can upload my own image, pull one from Drive, or search right here for copyright-friendly items. This will be my title slide, so I'm going to click to drag to rearrange it so that it is the first item in my presentation. Click the Present button to preview your presentation. Use these arrows to advance or go back through your presentation. Your features information is going to display right here. And if you have multiple media, use the arrows to advance through all of your images and videos that you've added. At any time while you're presenting, you can use the Google Earth navigation tools to zoom in and out and pan around the map, including dragging and dropping the Google Earth Pegman to utilize Street View. Then you can easily resume your presentation with the next arrow, and you can use the table of contents to skip around. Click the back arrow to exit presentation mode and return to editing. If you need to edit a place mark, make sure to click the pencil next to its name. If you click on the name itself, Google will basically search again for the location and add it to your project, which is going to be redundant in most cases. If this happens, simply use the trash can icon to delete the duplicate place mark. This project file is saving automatically in my Google Drive. So if I close my project and then need to find it later for editing, I can either come back to Google Earth and choose Launch, and then I will choose the project icon, and I can click on the title of my project and continue editing. Alternately, you can find the file in your Google Drive and just double-click it to open. If you need to share your project with a collaborator, click the Share icon, and you will share the project with others just like you do a Google Doc. Make sure to coordinate with your partner if you plan to work simultaneously. I did not see updates my collaborators made live or instantaneously. I had to refresh my browser to see their changes. If you need to share a link to your project so your teacher or someone else can view it but not edit it, click the Share icon and then choose Get Shareable Link. Change the permissions to anyone with the link can view, and then you can copy and send that link to anyone that you want to share this presentation with, but that you don't want to be able to edit your presentation. Google Earth Projects provides a robust tool for crafting visually powerful presentations.